Hi, our family. I just wanted to briefly speak with you about my very first um, spiritual encounter, like the very first one that I can ever recall uh, me having to signify, like, this is your walk, right? You have these type of abilities. I believe I was, at the time my aunt was raising me, so I want to say I was between the ages of 11 to 13. Perhaps I was 12, 11, 12, something like that, or 13, between those three ages. And we were living in what is known as the projects, apartment complexes in the hood, right? So this particular day, we were all getting treated. At that time, there was this dollar theater, and we were all getting treated to go to see a dollar movie at the theater that day. So we were all loaded up in the car to go to this movie that day. It was like on outside, the sun was fully shining. We shut down the house to lock everything up, so the lights were off, but it was still daytime. Like right when we were about to leave, my aunt realized, hey, I forgot my purse in my room, and asked me if I can go and get it. So I was like, okay, I'll go get it. So as I'm going back in the house, again, it's daytime outside, but the house, the lights are low because we shut down all the lights because we're leaving. And I go into her room, I grab her purse, and as I'm coming out her room, the way that because it was like a 2-story apartment complex, and so it was like, I can't remember how many bedrooms that we had, but 2 of them were downstairs. Like my aunt's room was downstairs, and my room was down the hallway from her room, right? So as I'm coming out of the doorway of her room with her purse in hand, and I'm closing the door behind me, you know how some people always say, something told me to look. So energetically in my spirit, something gave me the push to look down the hallway. So as I turned to look down the hallway where I could see the doorway to my bedroom, a spirit was there. So energetically, now the spirit was my grandmother, or so it presented itself as my grandmother. I believed it to be my grandmother because that was the energy signal that it was sending me, and what I was understanding in my own energy at that time. So it was a lady. She was hovering in front of my doorway to my room, and it's like she had on a white gown or a white dress, and she was standing there. I'm not really sure if she had a smile on her face or a slight smile, or just like, but she had her hands open as like if someone's saying, like, come give me a hug, like, come embrace me, come give me a hug, like that, like her hands like this, like, come. So again, I look, I turn, something inside me say, turn, look. I turned, I looked, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, so I like did a double take, like, I know I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing. And then in that instant, that's when I got the as I'm watching this spirit just hover and doing this to me. And I'm just looking at it like a spirit really is there. A spirit really is there telling me to come give it a damn hug. So I'm like, I looked, did a double take, looked again, and I ran up out of that house so fast. I got the hell out of Dodge. I don't give a damn if you my mama's mother, you my grandmother. I don't care. Lady, you dead. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. So my very first encounter was with the spirit that looked like my grandmother, and she was trying to get me to come to her. And it's like, once I saw that, I bumped out. I ran so fast. I got the hell out of there. Now, the weirdest thing about it, after I saw what looked like my grandmother at the time, and I ran, the moment I came outside to go back to the car, because remember, we were about to go to the movies, it's like I got to the car, I gave my aunt her purse, I got in the back seat, and that was it. I never told anybody in that car, like, I just saw my grandmother. I just saw a ghost. I just saw a spirit. Nope. Don't ask me why. I don't know. That was my very first encounter, and I never shared it with anybody. But, as I got older, I finally shared it with, some people in my family, and now I'm sharing it with you. But when it happened, it didn't dawn on me to say, hey, when I went in the house, I just saw a ghost. It was just like, here's your purse, let's go to the movies. And I just put it behind me. I don't know. So maybe at that time they were trying to gauge where I was at. But now with that is this, I never saw that spirit again after that happened. Like, I never saw my grandmother again after. Now, as we know, to test the spirits, if that really was her, she never came back again. Maybe she I was afraid or scared because I ran. I don't know. Or if that wasn't her and they were trying to use that image against me, it's like, okay, that didn't work. She ain't received that. Let's not use it again. I don't know. Because I ran. So I didn't stick around to see if that was truly her or not. It was like, nope, not today. I got the hell out of there. But I just wanted to share that with you. That was my very first time testing the waters, getting into, you're about to grow up and have all these spiritual encounters. So that was the first one. I just thought it would be good to share that with you. Yeah, so I'll leave it right there. That's all. I just wanted you to know that was my first one. That was hey, it happens at different ages and stages for all of us. So this is a safe space. It is what it is. Some people can see, some people can't. It's just where they're at in their vibrational signal, because we all are antennas. So some of us can pick up signals that other ones can't. That's just how it is. Yeah, so I'll just leave it right there. I just wanted to share that with you, tell you about my very first encounter. I hope you're having a good day, and I want to tell you to remember to love yourself. Give yourself the grace to grow. Don't hurt yourself. You're not crazy. You're not alone. Stuff happens to all of us, right? And don't hurt your kids. Don't hurt your family. They are your legacy. And remember, don't hurt your neighbors. They are simply just a different reflection of you in the earth. And just Be kind. Be kind. Be kind. Hopefully I'll have more to share. But that's it for today. I'll tell you other things, and then we'll start getting into deeper conversations as we go, because the reason why I'm doing these videos is because I am to purge, not the energy, I've already done that, basically share, I won't say purge, share the information, but in a sense, energetically, I understand that I'm to purge it so that I can be given more, because I have closed out this energetic loop. I'm done with this cycle. I'm in a new cycle right now, but for the sake of love and purpose, I'll say that, for the sake of love and purpose and my love walk, that is me, and what I feel I need to do my part while I'm here. I need to share my experience so that anyone else who may or may not be going through what I'm going through, if my experience you can glean any information from what I've been through, and it can help you understand that you're not alone, or you can know what to do versus what not to do to perhaps grow at a higher rate with me sharing what I know to help you know how to move on your soul's journey, then that's what it's for. It's just simply for giving something back, giving love, giving information, letting people know that they're not just the only ones that go through, spiritual warfare or have encounters or, see into the supernatural realm, if you want to look at it that way. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. But thank you for your time. Remember to love on yourself, and I just hope I could be of a service, and I hope this helps you. All right, enjoy the rest of your day.